all this conversation and all this heated discussion is not about maps. It's not about cartography. It's about worldview. It's about the representation as an icon of how we conceive of the image of the world. People can fight about, whose countries are represented where and how, but the fact is that it's very much of a subjective and maybe even subliminal judgment as to how we relate to the world through our constructions of it in the form of images. And this is why the Peters projection is so revolutionary, and this is why it's so hotly contested.
What do you think? Does selecting one map projection or another to represent the world really make a difference? Can the Peters map be just as valuable today as one of many world maps? Does it have as great an impact as when it was a lightning rod of controversy by accusing all the other world map images of being Eurocentric, imperialist, and colonialist? How important do you think it is that a world map shows each country according to its exact landmass? Would a world map showing population density be a map that was fairer to all people? How do you represent peoples who don't have their own country? Or do we need several perspectives to have a balanced worldview? Is the state, in fact, the most important organizing device to represent the people on our planet? What happens if we start to think outside of the box of the concept of nation-states? Here's an updated map that was first developed in the 1960s by radical cartographer Bill Bungay. Bungay's map shows exactly where the most people live, while avoiding declaring the country boundaries. Bungay's politics? He was part internationalist, part socialist, and part anarchist. But mostly he was concerned with saving the children, making sure young people in Detroit had a decent place to grow up. Even if Dr. Peters asserts,
we have to have one map, not for one country, but for the whole world.
His legacy to us is that we now can think much more critically about the many ways to see the world.